Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about childhood. I don't know what your childhood was full of, but mine was just full of Barbies, Bratz, Powerpuff Girls, and more Barbie movies. I am sure I watched every single Barbie movie, but I also watched every single Bratz movie. I was obsessed, okay? We had DVDs and I would put those on replay. I don't even know how many times. There was a point where I memorized the movie. That's how much I watched them. It's a little sad, but I love them. But let's be serious. You can imagine my disappointment recently when I was on Instagram, scrolling, having my best life, doom scrolling, wasting my time, but wasting my time in peace. And then all of a sudden, bam, bombarded with this disappointment. No. Dios mío, mamma mia. Nemse. This is a drop made by Gymshark in collaboration with Bratz. And you might be thinking, okay, we're getting some Bratz activewear. Perfect. I can go to the gym. I can dress up like my favorite Bratz doll. Be fashionable. Who told them this is what we wanted? Who told them this is what we were waiting for? Who told them to make something Bratz theme, but take the Bratz out of it? They were like, yeah, let's make something Barbie theme. But you know what? I hate Barbie, so let's not make it Barbie theme. But let's still collab with Barbie, but not make it Barbie theme. You know, that's what they were going for, I feel like. Because nothing about this, none of these photos ever screamed Bratz to me. They could literally be anything but Bratz, okay? And they came up with this logo. Okay, this logo, you might be expecting that logo is somewhere on the clothing, you know, like typically you have the brand logo in the back, like this one right here. Typically you have that. You might be thinking, oh, okay, they also put like the Bratz logo so you can think it's a Bratz collaboration. No, they just said, you know what, just Gymshark. No one really cares about Bratz, even though this is a Bratz collab. No one really cares. You know what, let's take Bratz out of this equation. It's too much work, so let's not do it. But let's still promote it like a Bratz collab. This drop happened on June 8th. So by the time I'm filming this, it was 3 days ago. By the time I'm posting this, I don't know how long that was. But this drop happened June 8th. And the comments on the Instagram post announcing it, diabolical. Everyone was disappointed. Okay, no one was happy. No one saw the Bratz theme in this. Everyone was thinking what I was thinking, which is what the hell is this? Who are we collaborating with? Because it's not Bratz. It's not Bratz.
I'm gonna have to ask for a redo.
I saw their collab and was so disappointed, like really?
I'm bored.
I was so excited until I saw it's just a basic acid wash.
This collab is for the girls who have no passion for fashion.
There is nothing Bratz about this. It looks just like regular usual Gymshark, like please BFR.
Bratz girls have never worn a plain outfit like this in their life. This is a huge miss for a collab.
PS, take the feedback and redo this collab.
I was happy, and now I'm sad.
Go girl, give us nothing.
Now y'all delusional, this collab isn't giving Bratz, only Gymshark girls.
Would have to leave the label on so people know it's the Bratz collection.
By the way, I looked up on Pinterest, Bratz activewear. These are all the photos I got. This is Bratz. This is what you would be expecting. This is fashion. This is Y2K. And with the rise of Y2K fashion, you might be expecting that's what they were going for. You know, they were like, okay, what's rising? What's in the rise? What's popular right now? Y2K. What was popular back in the day? Bratz. Bam, collaboration. Let's make Y2K Bratz clothing. No, they said let's make basic ass clothing we already have in the warehouse. Let's just throw the Bratz name on there and there you go. What is Bratz about this? Nothing. But it's fine. But it was not fine. Because I have been scrolling through this comment section and I can't find one singular positive comment that's actually excited for this. I don't know about anyone who's actually excited for this apart from the influencers they've paid to promote it. I don't know who the hell would want to buy this. Maybe if you're just like buying like some clothing off of Gymshark and you don't really care. Like, yeah, you'll buy it. But no one's gonna buy it being like, this for my Bratz collection. This for my Bratz themed collection. No. And they also released some bags. What's Bratz about these bags? You may be thinking, oh, maybe they have like a Bratz logo on the zipper. No, it's just a normal zipper. Maybe you're thinking, oh, maybe the interior of the bag is like lined with the Bratz logo. You know, maybe it's like lined in there. Just regular lining. You may be thinking, oh, you know, like maybe somewhere on the outside there's like some sort of Bratz theme going on. No, just a black bag and a pink bag. Normal bags. We got nothing else, just some normal bags. The part that disappointed me much is that when you look at the logo they came up with, I actually really liked it. I thought it was really cute. I saw this logo and I was like, okay, maybe it's gonna be a cool drop. Maybe I'll get something, you know? I really like this color. I think the logo is very Bratz. I was excited at first. You scroll down on the page, you see the It Girl set of the summer. Okay, I want to be the It Girl of the summer. Okay, I want to have that summer body and be that It Girl. Okay, I want to be the next Megan Thee Stallion. And then you continue scrolling. You continue scrolling through their website. And you're like, okay, maybe this is just other sets they're promoting. Maybe if I continue scrolling, I'll find the Bratz set that I want. You continue scrolling. You see their promo images of the Bratz sets they released. You think you have amnesia because you're like, okay, I thought we were promoting Bratz set. Let me go back to the top. Bratz set. Okay, this is a Bratz set. You scroll back down thinking that your amnesia cleared and you still see this basic ass clothing that genuinely ain't even that cute. They have the typical thing that almost every single Gymshark legging has that's like promoted for women. They have the bum scrunch, they have the dip waistband, and the sculpting squat proof fabric, which is great. You know, I love that. I don't want you to see my underwear every time I squat. So it's good, you know, like good quality. But where is the Bratz theme? They couldn't consult with anyone, okay? They could have consulted with anyone on the internet. They could have looked up on Pinterest. They didn't have to pay any money. They could have just looked at Bratz dolls that had been released in the past and gotten some inspiration from that. But no, they said, you know what? Let's just release the inventory we had at the warehouse. And that's genuinely what I feel like they did, because I'm sure they already sold these sets before. They are things that I have genuinely seen on Gymshark before. This is nothing new. The colors are nothing new. It's just pink, navy blue, this sort of washed out black, an orange, a lighter blue, and that's it. You're giving me these basic ass colors with no Bratz logo, no Bratz design, nothing. I would also like to draw some attention to their announcement post about this, because they dressed the Bratz dolls in the clothing they were about to launch. They released a video, and at the end of the carousel they uploaded to Instagram, you can see like a photo of the 4 Bratz dolls. It looks terrible. These are not the Bratz dolls I know. This is not what we were expecting. And again, all of the comments under this post, maybe there are a couple of nice ones. I generally couldn't find any nice ones, like I'm not even exaggerating. All of them are just shitting on this, okay? No one liked this collab. No one thought this was Bratz themed. No one wanted to support this. And now let's look at the price. Let's start with a very simple pink legging. It's just a simple pink legging. This one right here. Here are a couple of shots of it. Okay, guess how much this is? $72, which is not bad. It's not bad. Well, honestly, it's not like a bad price. It is a little expensive, but like Gymshark tends to be a little expensive, which is fine. But paying for this and making it into like a collab, if you scroll under, like they have this gingham jacket. This looks more Bratz themed. This is what I'm looking at. This gingham jacket, this looks more Bratz than their actual Bratz collab, which just makes you realize that they can make cute clothing. They can make something cute and in Bratz themed, but they just didn't want to put in the effort into doing it. So we ended up with this. And a lot of the collab videos they released, some of them are really cute. Here's a collab video. You know, like they look cute. It looks like the Bratz dolls getting together, getting a photo shoot, but it's not the fashion we were expecting. If you're telling us a Bratz collab, we're expecting a lot more than just basic minimalist millennial, because this is what it's giving. It's giving minimalist millennial who wanted to put in no effort and not even research, not even look up Bratz on Google and take some inspiration from that. It's genuinely just so disappointing, and I wanted to make a video about it because I was so disappointed when I heard about the launch. Also about the bag, I'm sure I can make a Bratz theme. Like you couldn't even include a keychain, like a cute keychain that was Bratz themed. You couldn't even do that. The bags are just so plain, nothing Bratz themed. It's so low effort and it's really disappointing. Honestly, it's just really disappointing. But at least I'm glad to see that a lot of the clothing they released isn't like upcharged because of the collab, because a lot of companies tend to do that where they charge sometimes even double of what they would typically charge for an item just because it's a collab. But if you look at their other items that are not part of the collab, they're just like their basic items, they're around the same price. So at least they didn't do that. But everything else, honestly, they just failed. It's a very disappointing collab. They came out with 18 items. They came out with shorts, leggings, sports bra, and these sort of like t-shirts, which are kind of cute. It's so low effort and no one wanted this. So many people were saying in the comments, redo everything and come back later. Come back later with an actual collab. But yeah, that is my rant on this Bratz collab. I was really disappointed. I genuinely was excited about it when I first heard about the launch and I first heard they were gonna be doing a Bratz collab because I had seen the logo, like this really cute logo. Yeah, I genuinely don't think I would ever buy anything. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna continue posting more videos because I'm still unemployed. Thank you so much for watching. Do you like my top? Cheetah print. Okay, I'm not a Bratz doll. I'm a Cheetah girl. Cheetah girl. I honestly think Cheetah Girl should come back. I love those movies, honestly. I really like them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.